Actually, guys, should I limit test for you guys to show you guys? What the hell is this guy doing? Slow him with Cosmic? No, he still gets out. Okay. Actually, I think I might be able to catch him because I have Swifty Boots. I'm gonna E behind him here. Should slow him. Give me that booty boy. And this guy, bro, he's been messing with me, bro. Like, you don't do damage, bro. I'm doing the Cleaver build, bro. Hey, look at this burst, bro. I hate to do it to him, guys, but I'm gonna do it to him. You know, I hate to do it to him, guys, but I'm gonna do it to him. How you going, guys? Hybrid here. Today, we're going to be playing Voli. This is going to be the third build I talked to you guys about. I haven't done a video on it, surprisingly enough, but it is going to be the Cleaver build. It's something, you know, that I think is strong. But I think it's really only strong in comps like this, where you're playing against a champion where you need to match their early game. So, for example, against Viego, right? If I was to go Cosmic Drive, as you have seen by the spreadsheet, he would shit on me, right? Because I'm too squishy, I don't do enough damage, I can't fight him 1v1. Now with Cleaver, you can fight him 1v1. That's why against champions like early champions like Viego, I always like to go Triforce or Cleaver. This game, we're going to go Cleaver. Now you guys have seen the videos of Triforce, and you guys like Hybrid, Triforce. When is Cleaver coming out? Well, here it is. Here is the Cleaver game. I'm going to show you guys how to play Cleaver, what I think about it, the build order, and etc. Okay, so just look at here. Now, I will say, before we continue, this is going to be the build that you go the least often. Because usually you either go AD, which is Triforce, right? It's the better AD build, or you go Cosmic. Now, in comps like this, where I'm so heavy AD, right? Like both my carries in mid lane and ADC are both AD, right? So I need to go Cleaver, right? To penetrate. And I can't go Cosmic because Viego's an early, what do you call it? An early game champion, right? So I need to match him. So these are the games where you go, okay? So first, you need to have heavy AD on your team. And second, you need to not be able to go AP because enemy jungler is an early game champion. So... or he spikes in the early game. So here, remember to drag your Grob to blue, and you should be clearing perfectly fine. Okay, so we're going to do this. But every time you want to hit your camps, you want to make sure you're looking at a lane, okay? So the first time you hit every single one of your camps, it's a good idea to pan your camera to the lane you're ganking, okay? Or the lane you will gank. So this, it'll either be mid lane or bot lane, so I'm going to look at both. Okay, it looks like bot lane is actually pretty good opportunity to gank. But if you look at this point, right, like my mid laner is in a bit of a rough spot. So just give him a ward here so he can play freely, and I'll be looking to go to bot lane, okay? My clear is a little bit messed up because of the lag spikes, but we should be fine. Fresh is flash here, so you can easily get an engage here. Oh, what the hell is he doing there? I'm gonna E to where Karma will flash, right? It's bad prediction by me, I guess. Okay, we're gonna shove this wave in and we're gonna dive here because I'm pretty sure Viego is bot side. Looking at the fact that he didn't show up on this gank, concerning of how much time he had, right? So I'm pretty sure, pretty sure. Oh, very well played. Beautiful. Amazing. Now we'll go for the Skull Crab and I'll reset. That's simple. 2 kills already, so really nice. Honestly, didn't expect to get ahead with this build. I always feel like when you get ahead with the build, you don't really showcase the full build. But hopefully this game you'll be able to see it's like a wide strong and whatnot. I think the Cleaver Gauntlet build, I think it's really strong when you have setup. So when you have champions like Gragas, when you have champions like Fresh, it's really strong. Because the issue of this Cleaver Gauntlet build is your primary entry is going to be weaker than items like Cosmic, where you can generate, where you have more movement speed to go for the engages, right? Or items where Triforce, where you have a bit more burst. With the Cleaver build, it's very much DPS, very much tankiness, very much stand and bang, as they call the build, right? So it's very strong, but really much stronger when you have some sort of setup there, because you don't have the luxury to go dead man's plate in this build. So it's really just stand and bang, right? So you need some sort of setup to keep them there, or to engage in the first place, right? Because you're engaged on Voli, as talked about in other videos, is not the best. It is not the greatest, boys. So having some sort of engage on your team is amazing. Now here we're going to clear back down to bot lane. We burned all their summoners just then, right? So we want to punish it. So it makes a lot of sense why I want to pop back down to bot lane. Very simple game. We're not gonna. Oh, still lagging a little bit. We're not going to make it complicated, right? As I said, when you play Voli, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Make the game as easy as possible, and you'll be hard chilling. As Zafir says, we can make Prior into Drake. That's exactly what I want, Bubba. And I know this Viego is popping top as well, because he was on the last bot gank. So it should mean a super duper free Drake, okay? My bot lane's winning as well. Love to see it. Okay, so we're just going to do this. How's mid lane looking? Mid lane looking good, bro. My Yasuo is like 2 levels up. That's really nice. Okay, so I'll just look for the Drake after the scrub. Really nice. As I said, jungle fundamentals, right? Full clear into gank, reset, full clear into gank. Very simple. I think my Yasuo is a bit on the trouble. He has no flash. He might be cooked. I can't kill this guy. Actually. Walked up, I could have. Close to 6, honestly. If I got 6 here, I would have killed his bum ass. That's fun. Please don't tell me I die off this. That was very greedy by me. Oh, my bad. That was really greedy by me to hold the wave there. I thought, yeah, listen, I thought I could survive that burst, but I guess not. Okay, here we're just gonna open straight for Drake because I want to get Drake and Grubs right. I'll get 6 off the Drake, and I'll look to play into my top camps and then ultimately Grubs. So not the best play sequence of events by your boy there. But maybe I'm too reliant on the Cosmic Drive, the Aether's Best movement speed, right? But here we're gonna look for, actually we're gonna look for Drake into invade on the red buff. Or do we look for invade first? Now we'll look for Drake first. Now, Viego has no flash, right? So he's pretty much a sitting duck here. Once he uses his ult, he's dead to me. Okay, like very, very simple. I will clobber him. It's clobbering. You ever heard that like saying it's clobbering time? When this Viego uses ult on me, it's clobbering time. Like I'm gonna completely shred him. Like he will not be able to play the game. If he doesn't kill me, he's dead. Every fight, you know, like I'm just gonna completely shut him off the game. I'm gonna look for, as I said, I'm gonna look for Drake. Probably look to invade his Raptors actually, because I think he would have taken red by now. Smite this. Okay, my Yasuo's actually pulled the wave here, so I can look for Okay, so Viego's here, but we don't care. I'll win this. Hoping my Yasuo kills him there. It does not. It is fine. Perfectly fine. Now I can look for a little bit of a cheeky invade here. Okay, watch. I'm gonna look. Listen, guys. I'm gonna E here. Ready? Bomb over. Beautiful. Beautiful. We knew that boy would be greedy for his camps, didn't we? We knew that boy would be greedy for his camps. Now we might need to save mid lane now. Damn. There's a whole lot of fighting in this game. Jesus. Okay. We can one-shot that guy. Oh, Yasuo didn't hit. If Yasuo hit, we will one-shot that guy. Okay, now it's a little bit greedy to go for Drake now, so I'm just going to reset here. I mean, a little bit greedy to go for Grubs, just because I've been on the map for a long time. Fiora's top priority. Yasuo needs to base. Hwei just came out of base. Viego's going to be coming out of base. Viego's going to have Triforce. Please tell me I'm going to look fine. Okay, so instead, what we're going to do is we're going to say, you know what? We're going to give the Grubs here. We're going to do a 5 camp clear into bot lane, okay? Because we can't contest the Grubs, we're just going to make the executive decision here. Remember, as talked about in the jungle fundamentals guide, if you have to give an objective, if you can't contest an objective, don't force it, right? A lot of times people, it's good that you guys think about objectives and try to play an objective focused game. You guys know that's my forte, right? That's the level of game I want to play. But if you can't get it, boys, just say, you know what, scrap that objective, bro. Like, turn up on their beat. Like, let's just go cross map it as well as you can, right? So here, what am I going to cross map? I'm going to cross map by being faster to bot lane. I'm going to make the first play on bot lane. Why? Because Viego needs to clear his top camps, then he needs to clear his bot camps. I've already cleared my top camps while he still needs to clear his, so I have an advantage. I have an advantage in that sense, right? I have like a clear speed advantage, which can allow me to go for the cross map play. So not cross mapping right away, right? Which is something you have to do. A lot of people think, oh, if enemy goes for Herald or Grubs, I need to punish instant. No, you don't have to punish instant. Think about tempo. Think about use tempo like savings in an account, right? Why do you not want to withdraw accounts once you get paid? Because if you withdraw accounts once you get paid, you don't get interest, right? So here it's the same thing. If I punish right away, right now, I'm losing something. What am I losing? I'm losing XP and gold on the map, right? Because if I was to go from red buff instant to bot lane, what would happen? I would not have taken my Raptors or Wolves, right? Now, I've taken all my camps, and then I'm going to look bot lane. Now, this is going to be a risk. It's going to be, I'm not trading anything for it, you know? It's a free play because I have no camps up. I'm not losing anything going for this play, right? That's what you kind of need to think of. That's a little bit awkward. I think he's dead here. Okay, he's renting. I have ult soon. I'm gonna chill a little bit. He's gonna go back in on me. That's the strength of the Cleaver build, by the way. Your ult does a lot of damage. Your ult and W's do a lot of damage. Okay. Using the Cleaver movement speed to try to run out. Hopefully my Fresh can help a brother out with a lantern. You feel what I'm saying, Taishi? Fresh! Fresh! Okay. No, Fresh was baiting. Fresh is a freaking genius, bro. My Isha kill? Oh, I didn't get the kill, but it's fine. We'll take that. We didn't get the kill, but we'll take that. Okay, here. I think with this build, this is actually the only build I like going these boots on. Then you guys always say, hybridge, why don't you go these boots? Okay, fine. I'm going to go Swifties, okay? This is the only build where it's actually decent on. Now, remember which component do we go? We always go for the HP, okay? If you're figuring out, oh, should I go resistance? Should I go HP? Should I go MR? Should I go AD? Always go HP if possible. HP is the most OP basic component in the game, okay? So if you have a choice between Ruby Crystal, Longsword, all this craze, always go for the Ruby Crystal, boy. Come on now. Ruby Crystal is the most, HP is the most OP, I'll say it again. HP is the most OP stat in the game, okay? All pro players know this, and now you know this as well because you watch this video. That's why you can hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit the subscribe button right now for your boy, okay? Turn up on there, be 3K subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed the Voli spreadsheet guide. Let me know what you think about the spreadsheet in the comments, okay? Spreadsheet is out in my Discord and it's on Reddit as well, and it's on YouTube if you saw it from there, okay? So we are mega chill. Okay, so we're gonna look here again. We're focusing on objectives, right, guys? Objective focus game. That's what us Einstein players do. We don't want to. Why do we want to focus on objectives in the game? Because it reduces the. It's too volatile. Yeah, don't volatility. I don't know if that's a word. You want to stop the game from being volatile, right? If you play around objectives, it means you're always taking well set up fights, right? Because everyone in every elo knows they have to set up around objectives. So if you play fights around objectives, they're always well set up. Okay, so you're making the game less volatile by doing so. Okay, we're just gonna ping now. Wow, our ball lane's super far ahead here. This is crazy. Guess we did a good job so far getting them ahead. Okay, we're going to look for Drake here. We're going to look for Crab. Then we're going to look for mid lane gank. Then we're going to reset. Then we're going to go top to bot again. Okay, that is our goal for the next 2 minutes. That's our goal, okay? Boom. Then we're going to do this. Karma's there, so maybe Hui will walk up because he thinks he's got a numbers advantage. Let's see. There should be a ward here. There is no ward here. Okay, there is a ward here now. Did I just auto minion? Oh, jeez Louise. I'm going to bait them here a little bit. I'm going to bait them here. Yeah, turn up on their B. Okay, if Fiora's there. Okay, I'm going to reset then. Hey, we've got a bit of gold here. We should reset a bit earlier, maybe. But it's completely fine, right? We're going to have a decent buy here. We still don't have Iceborne Gauntlet, which is kind of what I want you guys to... we have to stay here because my... just going to stun him right away. Oh, I didn't get the W off on him. Jeez Louise. That kind of sucks. I cancel my recall for nothing. But it's so good. Sometimes you just have to cancel a recall to save your team. Just being Giga Chad as you are, you know. You know, guys, us Voli players, we sacrifice everything for our teammates, boys. Sometimes they let us down. But this game is in my hands. I'm 6-1. It's in my hands, you feel me? But my Aphelios is playing really well. So good job, Aphelios, so far. Fresh is a bit brave. He didn't respect my reset timer. That's why, guys, I think maybe going for that mid lane play, Justin, was a bit grief. Because I actually, you know, I'm going to say it's my mistake, Fresh side here. And you're going to say, hybridge, why are you saying it's your mistake? He clearly just read down. He did, but I know better than to reset on a bad timer. Because why was my reset bad? Because I reset... Oh. I reset when my Fresh wanted to make a play, right? I reset when my Fresh and the Aphelios were back out on the map. And they are by far my strongest teammates. So every play I should make around them, right? So here, me resetting and playing for Yasuo when Hui and Aphelios, when the Aphelios and Fresh are so strong is really, really bad. So what I should have done instead is I should have reset at the same time as my Aphelios and Fresh and then look to make a play with them. Now here, I'm not going to look for my bot camps here because I want to play for the Herald, right? So we're just going to play for the sub here. Oh, my days. What is going on here? We're going to take this bush here. This is actually probably not... Jesus. We're getting poked out really badly. Problem with this Cleaver build is you don't really have any poke to trade back, right? You can't just dare to take it. I'm just going to go hover this... oh, it's not Fiora. Who is it? I mean, are they just giving top lane here with the way he's positioned? Nah, there's no way. He'll have to move back that up in a second. Okay. If he is, I'll just take this then. Honestly, if he's giving top lane like this, I'll just take the Herald. He's griefing here, not going for top lane. They're just staying mid, free mid. It's really grief. Even as in the Grandmaster game, people are making this... Okay. But what the hell is going on here, boys? Look at my R damage here, by the way. I'm frickin' press flash, but my ping... My ping is not low enough, guys. If I was in Korea, I would survive there, guys. Come on now. Come on now. Let me cope. Come on, chat. Let me cope. Oh. Okay. Worked out. Let's go, baby. Okay, can we get a tower here? Can we get a tower? We're going to ping this tower so we get this, so we can get Iceborne Gauntlet, okay? Hit this tower, baby. Hit this tower, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. So we got tower here. Now, the question is, do we want to still play for this Herald? My answer is probably going to be yes, because... can see my ping is always fluctuating. It's really bad. I'm gonna move soon, guys, so don't worry about it though. Don't feel bad. Oh, bro, who is this? Yasuo, man, god damn, bro. You is not Mo, bro. You is not Brohan, bro. Please put the fries in the bag, bro. Okay, now we're gonna go Herald and we're gonna go for Drake. Remember, we want to get as many objectives as we can. Now, it is a bit greedy to go for both, but I think because we're so far ahead, right, we're 7-2. Viego is a little bit fed, but honestly, I'm way stronger than Viego. Like, that last fight was just, I played it bad, to be honest. And also, I didn't expect Yunara's damage. So, otherwise, if I did, it would have been the freest fight ever. And I didn't flash as well. Or I flashed late, I guess. I clicked late. Like, my videos is just murking them. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But you will see, this build is super tanky now. Like, I'm going to be unkillable from the AD threat. Hui can still kill me. I'm not going to say I'm unkillable straight up, right? Because Hui can still kill me. But once I get my next item, with all due respect, Hui finna be a bomb, boys. Hui finna be a bomb. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay, what the hell is going on? The guy's just pulling trick shots in the game, bro. Turn up. Okay, we're going to look to Herald. Probably top lane tier 2 eventually, but not anytime soon. You're not going to win that, Bubba Boy. Can we just end, or what? Like, how? Wait, this guy was 0-7, and he did that much damage. Guys, you cannot tell me ADC is a balance roll, because how did this guy one-shot me just then, in the mid lane fight, when he's like 0-7, bro? I could never do that if I was Volibear, bro. I could never do that. Okay, I could, but like, listen. Can I just cope, guys? Can I just cope, chat, please? Not chat. You guys are YouTube. You know, guys aren't chat. Why do I keep saying chat? Guys, watch me on Twitch, by the way. Come on now. Okay, this guy, he killed me just then. Guys, I need to limit test your damage for. I need to show you guys the damage. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit immobile. Oh Jesus, really, bro. I just had to hit me, bro. It just had to hit me because I'm limit testing. I'm showing the YouTube audience the power of this build, and it just has to hit me. But you saw there. I think that's a good example of the weakness and the strength of this build. Okay, so the strength of this build is that I do a lot of damage and I'm very tanky, right? Weakness of this build is it's kind of hard to stick on to people. Whereas if you have Cosmic Drive, right? If you look at Cosmic Drive stats, right? You have 4% movement speed and you have the active movement speed, right? On Cleaver, with Cleaver build, you only have the active movement speed. So if you don't hit them, you don't really have the movement speed to stick onto them. That's kind of the difference. With Cosmic, you can stick onto them more easy. With Cleaver, you kind of need your team set up to be able to stick onto them, which is really just not that good, right? That's why to supplement it, you kind of need boots, Swifty boots instead of Ionian boots. Now, Ionian boots still viable, yes, for sure. Ionian boots is still viable, but I will say Swifty boots, in my opinion, are better with this build, and it's the only build I would ever go Swifty boots in, to be honest. It's the only build, because I think Ionian boots are just better with the other two builds. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna farm. The reason why we don't go Instant Striker is because us kind of spawning in 1 minute 10 seconds, right? So we don't want to do it too quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be Drake, and then we're going to clear into top, and then we're going to have to reset to go for Archon. Here, it's much easier, right? I'm clearing into both objectives, making it simple for myself. Not really too difficult, right? We're just doing both objectives at the same time. So we're going to have all the set up on bot side here, and we're not going to let them take the set, right? Because I'm going to be bot side here the entire time. If I was to do my bot side and then move towards top lane, what would happen, chat? What would happen is... Oh, what happened is there are 4 people on me right now. I'll explain that in a second. Remind me, chat. Yes, not chat. Can I stop calling chat? Actually, do we want to fight here? We have Yasuo pushing in top 3. Okay, that guy just gave a reset. We're going to stun him. Nice one shot. I'm going to slow this guy. This guy's dead here, by the way. I'm going to use the Iceborne slow to act like as a stun for me, so I can land my ult easily. Okay, very, very nice there. I'll come up in 10 seconds. I can just push this wave in. Take the gold here if you don't mind, brother. Or you taking my gold, bro. The reason why you go press the attack is because you don't really have attack speed with this build. So if you don't have attack speed with this build, it's harder to actually proc lead for tempo than usual. They can see here my attack speed is 1.02. So you're very much a short trading, I hate to say it, but a burst champion with this build, right? You're very good at short trades, a bit less good at long trades. But you're very, very good at short trades, and it's kind of like why you go press the attack. So you can see here, like, I kind of free shot Viego in fights. I'm kind of like one-shotting everyone because you're just better at short trades, okay? That's why. So if this build looks like it's very OP damage-wise, it is, but usually only on one target or usually in one short trade, okay? So in the extended trade, I would still favor Triforce and Cosmic, but in the short trades, I would definitely favor this, okay? I think in the long trades, Cosmic is the best, and then it goes Triforce and then Cleaver, okay? But everyone's just getting bombed here. Okay, we can finally see who's stronger, Aphelios or me. Because Viego has form. Actually, guys, should I limit test for you guys to show you guys? hell is this guy doing? Slow him with Cosmic? No, he still gets out. Okay. Actually, I think I might be able to catch him because I have Swifty Boots. I'm gonna E behind him here. Should slow him. Give me that booty boy. And this guy, bro, he's been messing with me, bro. Like, you don't do damage, bro. I'm doing the Cleaver build, bro. Hey, look at this burst, bro. I hate to do it to him, guys, but I'm gonna do it to him. You know, I hate to do it to him, guys, but I'm gonna do it to him. But yeah, with Swifty Boots, as I said, you can catch up to people, especially with the upgrade Swifties. Why the hell is my team FFing this game, by the way? Why the hell is my team FFing this game? Like, are we serious right now? I'm 11-3. My FPS is 19-1, bro. Are we really? Hey, Karma, you're not funny, bro. Karma, you ain't funny, little boy. Okay, Karma, you definitely ain't funny now, boy. Okay, who's here? Okay, Kragus, so we could have killed him, man. Okay, you want to put that ward there? Very decisive, then it's fine. But here, again, what we're looking at is we're looking at the objectives, right? So this game, I'm probably looking at the ocean soul. Now, I think with this build, when you're this far ahead, I do like going Flicker Blade over Shojin. The reason why I like going Flicker Blade over Shojin is because I like at least giving myself a little bit of attack speed, so I feel a bit better. Because I feel like playing Voli without attack speed is a bit pathetic. If you want, you can go Shojin, but I think there is a limit to how effective health stacking can be. Right, so if you want to go Shojin, maybe you can even go Overlord's last item instead of Jack Sho. Really depends. But here, I would prefer to go Jack Sho just because I think the fights are pretty long. And I will prefer to go Flicker Blade over Shojin. Again, with this build, I do think Flicker Blade is better. I just think it gives you movement speed, right, like Cosmic. So it kind of supplements not having Cosmic movement speed. I just think it's better. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna auto out like a snail's. Jeez, what the? Guys, I'm supposed to be the main character here. What is this face doing? The FF there. Okay, guys, hopefully you're able to see enough. Hopefully I introduced this build enough to you. Maybe if not, let me know in the comments. I'll do another one. Okay, so guys, this is the damage chart. So I did 18k damage. Not too shabby. Pretty decent. As you can see, Vega went full burst. I still did 3k more than him. This build is very strong damage-wise, very strong short-range wise. You should build it if your team is heavy AD, and you can't go AP because enemy is an early game jungler. Because if I was to go AP this game, I'll get stomped, right? So you can either go Cleaver or Triforce. If I was to go Triforce, I would have too much AD, right? So the armor cut from Cleaver is very effective. As you can see here, the Cleaver gives you some armor cut. It's very nice. Appreciate you all for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out. Do you want to learn how to become a bear jungler? Oh, you do? Go watch the jungle guide right now.